steaks. He cooked steaks before. And after he got done cooking them, brought them in the house, he said they were done. We started eating them, and they were raw in the middle. Yeah. And he was a little nervous, forgot about a couple things. And Zach, I took him hunting, and he got a raccoon. And he made himself a raccoon skin hat. And that was pretty neat, you know. And then I bought him a BB gun. He's 30 years old. He really enjoyed it. 27. But, you know, you gotta realize one day there's a knock on the door. Here comes Zach, wearing a raccoon skin hat, carrying a BB gun, and he eats raw meat. Then he wants to ask my daughter out on a date. You know? What kind of guy is this? You know, I got 2 son-in-laws now, and it's twice the fun. I get to get the shotgun out of the closet twice as much now. But Zach, he's got it pretty good. His wife is a doctor, gets a little buckshot in the buttocks, she can pull it out. You know? But there's something I want you to know. I really like you. But now you're entering a whole new world. You're married, you know, you have a wife. And there's some things that you really need for the rest of your life. You know, and someday you might come home, or you're on your way home and your brother's over there. You know how your brothers are. Yeah. They pick you up and say, hey, let's go get an ice cream cone. And your wife is at home and she says, I got supper ready at 6 o'clock. You call your wife and you say, hey, we're going out for an ice cream cone. Guess what? You don't get an ice cream cone and you don't make it home by 6 o'clock. 2 o'clock in the morning, you come in. You know what your wife is going to do? You're lucky if that's all his time. She's got a 20-gauge. No, but you won't be sleeping in a house. I got something for you. Man, every man needs this. You'll be sleeping out in the barn. There's a couple other things I got for you. It's kind of cold out there. Here's a blanket. And your wife ain't going to bring you any supper. So you got to be stockpiled out in the barn. Here's a doggy bone. That ain't no special bone. Gourmet? You know what that means? No. It means it's got meat on it. You know what else you're going to need when you're out in the barn? They're called what? Yeah. You're going to be roughing it for the rest of your life. Then when you're out in the barn, you know what really comes in handy? No, straw don't work very good. Toilet paper works a lot better. There's something else you're going to need. A scoop shovel. Just remember one thing. Stay out of the flower garden. Well, that's about all I got. This here will be on the barn. Yeah, beware of the dog. He might come and get you in the middle of the night. But it's a pleasure to have you. Okay, I got one more thing. Just remember, you're my son-in-law. I'll watch out for you. You watch out for my buckshot.